Hey Gemini, and welcome to your tarot reading. This can apply vice versa, so if you need to, flip the message to fit the perspective that best fits your situation. Gemini, I'm feeling this energy of like a midlife crisis going on, or somebody who may be struggling with a personality disorder such as narcissism or borderline personality disorder, or the slew of others. I was hearing the song Tainted Love. The part of it is like sometimes I feel like I've got to get away, I've got to run away. Somebody may have caused some kind of issues where now there's a lot of chaos, or they've created a very chaotic environment within their own mind or within their actual environment. And now I feel like they are finding that they got themselves in between a rock and a hard place, and they may have to eat their own crap. And then I was hearing something about like trichomonas or trichomonasis, or however it's said, which would be a sexually transmitted disease that creates that fishy, foul odor. So be on the lookout for that. It can take up to 28 days for symptoms to appear. Then I was hearing limerence. So that is where somebody becomes overly infatuated with an object or a person of their desire. So this could be like, okay, so you know how you have like that honeymoon stage where two people are kind of infatuated with each other and, you know, want to hit each other up all the time, like can't, you know, think of anybody else better to spend their time with, except for this is really obsessive. Like this person, like let's say you're involved with somebody who was, or you have a friend even that is involved with a new prospect, let's say. And this person like just sits there and waits for this person to text them all day. That's the only person they want to talk to. Like they are consumed mentally, energetically by this person and the need for this person to validate them. And in return, they'll actually invalidate others around them that they are supposed to be caring for. So if this person takes too long to text back, like they are tearing themselves apart, thinking, oh, this person doesn't like me, they're ghosting me, you know, jumping to an extreme. And that's maybe not even what's going on. I do feel like somebody here may have left a long-term commitment or a long-term contract, partnership, marriage, friendship, whatever it is in your scenario, to go be with another person who may then back out. This person may not have the same plans. Or this person started to discard them, so this has driven them to the point of doing really impulsive, harmful things. Like it's like self-sabotage, and it's hurting the people around them. So in starting off with the cards, you could be dealing with another Gemini, Uranus, which could be an Aquarius, Pisces, a Scorpio, or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It doesn't have to be any of those zodiac signs or signs, but I do feel like there was some kind of hidden and unexpected change and ending to a situation that there was some form of rebellion. Somebody had tried to break away and move towards something else. They tried to transform something, and I think that they have been let down, or they will be let down. There may have been some kind of hidden sexual connection here. And it may have been within a work environment or somewhere amongst a group of like a social networking or a work environment. All right, so also here in some of your cards, I'm noticing that there is a situation of which somebody became like too bougie, like they need to humble themselves again. So started from the bottom, became rich or became big or famous, whatever it is, and now they're like trying to replace the other people in their life because they're trying to fit some kind of image they've created in their head. And yeah, like if they don't humble themselves, they will be humbled by somebody else here coming up. So also this person, let me see here, there was another card that really, so if you meet more than 2 assholes a day, you're it. So if you wake up in the morning and you walk down the street and the first person you meet you think is being an asshole, maybe they are. But then the second person you meet, you're like, God, that guy's an asshole. It's probably you that's the asshole. And I'm not saying that about you, Gemini. That could be the person that you're dealing with who has a very pessimistic ideology, or it could be that all the relationships or connections they've had an ending in, it's always the other person's fault. There's no mutual accountability in the part that they had played for the ending of the relationship. They probably have a really hard time having anything good to say about other people around them. Like this seems like a very envious and jealous person. Or they're dealing with somebody that is like that. All right, so for your tarot here, we have the Queen of Wands, and clarifying the Queen of Wands, we have the Queen of Pentacles, both of which are in reverse, further clarified by the Four of Swords. So you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It seems like to me that there's been some kind of pause or sudden stop, a halt in between two women or two men, if they were being pitted against each other, or if there was a scenario of which there was an outside connection that's trying to interfere or was being brought in for a replacement of the already established commitment. It may be that you could be dealing with somebody who is very, very insecure and jealous, who may have been, in a way, like you may have been encountering like a Jezebel spirit, which would be somebody who really gets in your ear and they distort the way, the lens, the filter of which you're viewing other people in your life. And then they will seduce you or get you to do something that's kind of immoral with them, or just break the rules or whatever. There's something here that creates that unhealthy trauma bond in between the both of you. Now, this usually ends up happening in secret. This person remains hidden because when they hide themselves, it's really hard for the other person who's being targeted, like the spouse or the girlfriend, whoever it is, to identify why things are going awry, and they may become reactive to the way that they're being discarded or invalidated by their spouse who is in a outside connection. It does seem like there is something going on where somebody may be having a hard time deciding whether or not to heal. It looks like you've got two women here that are upset, or two men here that are upset. It may be two romantic connections that are upset. It doesn't have to be that they're upset at each other. They may have never even spoken or seen each other, but both of them are demanding something from the middle person, the mutual connection, which could be the husband or wife that's stepping out of the relationship. Yeah, because right below that we have the Four of Swords again, clarified by the mice. So there was something that had went on. Somebody has definitely manipulated the situation by pulling a silent card on the other person to try and influence them or get them paranoid that they are moving on, to push this person into movement towards them. I think that somebody here, if this is, I'm just going to say it like this is somebody you're connected to, like your husband or wife. So your connection here that you're connected to, I think really desperately tried to think out a solution to where they could solve this problem. I don't think they were quite ready to move forward in the past, the recent past, but they may have taken action, or they are taking an impulsive action currently towards a outside connection. This, because we do have the Three of Cups in reverse, could be a Cancer, doesn't have to be. There is definitely an outside connection of which communication and planning has been taking place. And this person is making a very foolish move towards them, because we do have the Fool in reverse up here. In the center of the reading, you do have the King of Cups. That could be water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And in the corner, the top corner, we have Death, which is Scorpio. In the near future, it does look like somebody here is unwilling to look at everything, view all sides of the story, or they are being hesitant or trying to tread water or buy time before deciding who they're going to give this new offer to. I feel like something has happened that has disrupted their plans, or will disrupt their plans and make them feel very insecure about the impulsive choice they decided to make to move forward, abandoning the connection they had made with you, if this isn't already what they're experiencing. It's like somebody got another person right where they want them, and now this person is stuck in between, like, well, I can't move forward if the outside connection won't talk to me, and I can't move backwards because I told my backwards connection about the outside connection and that I was leaving them for them. This is karma. It's like somebody was convinced that they would get recognition if they left their family. We have the Two of Swords on the bottom of that deck also. So this could be somebody that they were working with, and they had worked on coming up with a plan to come together, to make some kind of offer. And it was done in secret. It was hidden. And this may have resulted in the betrayal of a family or a long-term established connection here. It does look like now somebody is withholding the wish that they were demanding. Okay, so they were withholding the very thing, the dangling the carrot of we can be together if you leave your wife or leave your husband. They're now taking that away. So it's like narcissist meet narcissist. Be careful not to beat yourself up too much, because if you are dealing with somebody who has a narcissistic tendency, they are going to be like, actually, they're treating you like you don't matter. You could be bawling and crying and begging them, and they don't care. They don't care. Now, the scary part about this is now that this person isn't taking the bait like they used to, and your person complied with them and left you, and now this person is now running. Your person may be scared shitless and come back and say, oh, I'm sorry, I've learned my lesson. I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done that. But as soon as they pull their energy away from the outside connection and back towards you, the outside connection comes back, and we repeat this cycle. Because your person, even if it doesn't work with this outside person, is going to search for another outside person in the future if these issues are not resolved. Unfortunately, you can't help somebody who doesn't see that they have a problem, that they think that they are perfect. So be careful of any kind of jewelry you may receive, or a gift if this person tries to give it to you. Is like, here you go, this is me, like, here's a token of my regret and me saying that I'm sorry and wanting to, mend the relationship between you and them. Because I feel like that would be a situation of which this person left you, had a ring to give to the outside party. The outside party is not responding, so then they come back to you, and then they give you the ring as if they had bought it for you to begin with. Well, they can't take it back or something. You'll notice like it's the wrong size or something. It could be a necklace too, whatever it is. It's going to be like, I don't like this color, or that I don't wear hearts on my jewelry, or I don't like big jewelry. Whatever it is, you're going to know it was bought to fit somebody else's taste. So be careful that hopefully this isn't you. Karma is real. There's something that's got to happen. If this person comes back, I just feel like this is going to be a repetitive cycle, if it hasn't already been a repetitive cycle for you, Gemini. Let's see here. What do you got coming in? See if I can get one more small message for you before we go. Somebody may also be trying to move jobs. So if your person is also trying to relocate or move jobs, it's because they are trying to be in a relationship of which with a subordinate. So they're trying to be in a relationship with somebody that actually works underneath of them, or an employee, and they can't do that being at the current job that they're at. So then they have to transition out in order to maintain that relationship and still be able to work underneath that company. Or there's a threat that like one of them has to leave. So your person may even sacrifice their job so that the love of what they think is the love of their life right now can keep theirs. So that's something else to watch out for. If it hasn't already happened, if it is already happening, like they're talking about leaving their job or whatever, that is the reason why. Just heard George and Jones. Okay, so then also I feel like, because I'm hearing, hey baby, let's go to Vegas. Kiss a single life goodbye. Hey baby, let's go to Vegas. Bet on love and let it ride. So it's like, you are definitely having to deal with a narcissist. There's no way around this, because this person is trying to discard you as fast as they can, and then they're going to get that person on a plane to Vegas, or they're going to get that person right into a courthouse and marry them. Gemini, do not go back to this person. Do not allow this person back into your life. If this is the cross watcher experiencing this, Do not let this person back into your life. This person is absolutely lacks empathy. It's not going to change. It just needs to end. I mean, I know it's easier said than done, especially if you've got a family, but this is some pretty horrible stuff. Like, this person is already like planning a life outside of the life that they had with you. Like, Gemini, don't put up with it. Love yourself, choose yourself, start healing, and be on to better things. There could be a Leo involved here too. I'm seeing a lot of that. All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you. I hope that you make the best decision for you. And until next time, take care. Bye.